Good morning, students. So in the previous class, we have studied Legendre's and Cauchy's differential equation. So now we will study application to oscillation of a spring and LCR circuits. So this is the last part of your module. So this is also goes in the similar manner. So a particle moves along x-axis according to the law. Okay, they have given a law. The law says that d square x by dt square plus 6 dx by dt plus 25x equal to 0. So if the particle is started at x equal to 0 with an initial velocity 12 feet per second to the left, determine x of t. Means we want x. Okay, so here the given differential equation. So this is, see, this is the given differential equation. So this, see, this is a given differential equation. Okay, so let us take that equation. So here d square x by dt square plus 6 dx by dt plus 25x is equal to 0. So we know that here one thing. So that is this d square by dt square. I'll write it as d square 6d by this dt. I'll write it as d plus 25x equal to 0. So here everywhere x is common. So everywhere that x is common. So this x I'll take common. Okay. So that is d square plus 6d plus 25 into x equal to 0. So which is nothing but homogeneous differential equation. Okay. Therefore, see, this is equal to 0, no? So I can call it as homogeneous differential equation. So therefore, here we are solving for x. Here we are solving for x. Therefore, x equal to complementary function. Therefore, the auxiliary equation is given by, the auxiliary equation is given by m square plus 6m plus 25 equal to 0. Coefficient of x is a, that is 1. Coefficient of m, that is 6. We treat it as b. Next, this is a constant term. So c is equal to 25. So we are solving for m. So m is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So substitute the values, that is minus 6 plus or minus square root of b square is 6 square minus 4 into 1 into 25 divided by 2 into 1. That is minus 6 plus or minus square root of sorry, so this is 36. 25 into 4, that is 100 divided by 2. So that is minus 6 plus or minus. So 36 minus 100 will be minus 64 divided by 2. So here minus 6 plus or minus square root of minus 1 is I and square root of 64 is 8 divided by 2. So in the numerator 2 is common. So minus 3 plus or minus I into 4 divided by 2. So that is next. 2 is common. So minus 3 plus or minus I into 4 is coming. So here the roots are complex. The roots are complex roots here. So therefore this we call it as P, and this 4 is Q. Okay. So therefore x equal to, see, as x is function of t, the independent variable is t here. So I had to write e raised to minus 3 into t c1 cos of 4t plus c2 sin of 4t. So therefore here why we want a derivative is because just you can see here they have given the initial velocity. So what do you mean by velocity? Velocity, if x is a displacement, then derivative of the displacement with respect to time, that is called as velocity. Therefore, so we will write it here. So that is you can see here dx by dt. So here this you differentiate with respect to t. So what I will do is that here, so first function, see, this is one function of t, so this is one function of t. There are two functions of p are there, so I'll apply the differentiation, first function into differentiation of the second, first function into differentiation of the second. So what is the differentiation here? So the differentiation is minus, see, the first function I'll keep as it is, differentiate the second function, that is differentiation of cos of 4t. So what is the differentiation of cos of 4t? So that is 4 into sine of 4t, differentiation of cos, that is minus sine. Differentiation of cos is minus sine. So what is the differentiation of sine? What is the differentiation of sine? Differentiation of sine is cos. So 4 into cos of 4t. So plus, so this function had to keep as it is now. So differentiation of e raised to minus 3t is minus 3 e raised to minus 3t. Minus 3 e raised to minus 3t. Okay. So therefore, what it is coming is that here. Okay. Now given condition is x equal to 0 and the velocity. They are given the velocity. So the velocity is given by, that is dx by dt is given by 12 feet per second. This I have to substitute. So the one condition is, this is one condition and this will be the one condition. X equal to 0 and t is equal to 0. So x equal to 0, t is equal to 0. You substitute in equation 1. So that is, so this is the equation 1. Okay. So here I have to substitute x and t is equal to 0. So what it is coming? X equal to 0 means this is 0, 1. Because anything raised to 0 is 1. C1 into 1 plus C2 into 0. So that is, you can see here, this is cos of 0 is 1, sine of 0 is 0. So that it is coming here. Therefore, we are getting that C1 is equal to 0. This C1 is equal to 0. Next, dx by dt is minus 12 feet per second. So at t is equal to 0. So this value I'll substitute it in equation number 2. I'll substitute in equation number 2. So what is the equation number 2? That is minus 12 is equal to 1 into, so wherever t is coming, put it 0. Only dx by dt is minus 12. So 0 plus 4c2 into 1 plus 0 plus 0 minus 3 into 1. So here you can just check it out. So this entire thing is coming as 0. 4c2. 0 plus 4c2 is 4c2. So 4c2 1 will be 4c2, that is equal to 12. Therefore, c2 is equal to, so this is 4 1s are 4 3s are. So that is c is equal to minus 3 is coming. So this value I'll substitute in x of t is equal to e raised to minus 3, 0 into cos of 4t minus 3 into sine of 4t. So x equal to x of t. So here this is, you can see here, 0 into anything will be 0. So this will be coming as 0 minus 3 into sine of 4t. So that is x of t is equal to minus 3 e raised to minus 3 sine of 4t. Okay. So therefore, we'll go through the next example. So the next example is a particle undergoes forced vibration according to the law. So this is the law. So here what they have given is that, okay, x or x double dash or x dash, it is a function of t. This you have to observe it very clearly. So this is, so the same x double dash of t, as it is a function of t, I can write it as d square x by dt square plus 25x of t. So it is a symbol that x is a function of t. So I can write 25x is equal to 21 cos of 2t, 21 cos of 2t. So initially, so if the particles start from rest at t is equal to 0, so at t is equal to 0, that is initial position. Find the displacement at any time. We want a displacement at any time. Okay. So therefore, what I will do is that, just a minute. So here, so this part we will find it later. First, we will get the solution. So what will be solution is that d square x by dt square plus 25x equal to 21 cos of 4t. So here x is common. So that is, so you can see here this d square by dt square. So this is nothing but d square into x plus 25x is equal to 21 cos of 2t. So between this, okay, x is common. This x is common. D square plus 25 into x equal to 21 cos of 2t. So which is nothing but non-homogeneous differential equation, which is nothing but non-homogeneous differential equation. So because RHS is not equal to 0, therefore x equal to complementary function plus particular integral. That is, auxiliary equation is given by m square plus 25 equal to 0. So therefore, as it is non-homogeneous equation, so x is complementary function plus particular integral. So auxiliary equation is given by m square plus 25 equal to 0. So m square equal to minus 25. So m equal to, so here you should observe that square root of minus will be I and square root of 25 will be 5. So plus or minus I into 5. So here P is given by 0 and Q is given by 5. Okay. So E raised to 0 into T, C1 cos of 5T plus C2 sine of 5T. So that is complementary function C1 cos of 5T plus C2 sine of 5T. So therefore, so particular integral 21 into cos of 2t divided by d square plus 25. So here, so it comes under type 2. See, this is coming under type 2. So in type 2, what we are doing? We are replacing b square by minus a square. So here a is nothing but coefficient of t. Here a is nothing but coefficient of t. So d square is replaced by minus 2 square. That is minus 4. So therefore 21 into cos of 2t divided by d square plus 25. So what is d square? D square is minus 4 plus 25. So that is equal to 21 into cos of 2t divided by 25 minus 4. That is 21. So I got the particular integral. So next, this 21, they get cancel each other. So particular integral is cos of 2t. Therefore, x is equal to c1 cos of phi t plus c2 sin of phi t plus cos of 2t. So complementary function plus particular integral. Together, this is nothing but general solution. So here this half portion, this is nothing but complementary function, and this is nothing but particular integral. So now here the word displacement, velocity, and all those things are mentioned. So what I will do is that I'll differentiate this with respect to t. So that is dx by dt is equal to differentiation of cos. What is the differentiation of cos? That is minus phi sin phi t. Differentiation of sine, that is phi into cos of phi t. Differentiation of cos, that is minus 2 into sine of 2t. So therefore, initial conditions I'll substitute in equation 2. So x equal to 0, t equal to 0 into, so that is x equal to 0 means this is equal to 0. So t is equal to 0. T is 0 means how many terms will get cancelled here? It is important. So cos of sine of 0 is 0. This get cancelled. And c1 cos of 0 is 1 plus cos of 0, that is plus 1. So x equal to c1 plus 1. So that is x is nothing but 0 here. 0 is equal to c1 plus 1. So therefore c1 is equal to minus 1. So next, coming to dx by dt equal to 0 at t is equal to 0. Okay. So here this I'll substitute in equation 3. So dx by dt is 0. This first term reduces to 0. Please try to put the value of t, phi c2 into 1 plus 2 into 0. 2 into 0 will be 0. This will be 0. Phi c2 is equal to 0. c2 is equal to 0. Therefore, substitute in x. So we are getting this much of value, and here minus 1 into cos of phi t plus 0 into sine of phi t plus cos of 2t. So here this answer, this reduces to 0. So minus cos of phi t plus cos of 2t. So x equal to minus cos of phi t plus cos of 2t. So any doubts? Hello?
No, sir.
Any doubts? Students?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. So because this is similar to the earlier one only this condition you are substituting, that's it. Okay. The differential equation of a simple pendulum is d square x upon dt square plus omega square x equal to f sine of nt, where w and f are constant. If at t is equal to 0, x equal to 0, and dx by dt equal to 0, determine the motion when n is equal to omega. This is symbol for omega. Okay, so let us solve this equation first. So it is given by, so that is this equation, that is d square x upon dt square plus omega square x is equal to f into sine of nt. So here this only this much alone, this I can write it as d square of x plus omega square x is equal to f into sine of nt. So here this x is common. D square plus omega square into x is equal to f into sine of nt. So x is equal to this x is nothing but complementary function plus particular integral. So therefore what I will do is that, okay, m square plus omega square equal to 0. M square plus omega square equal to 0. M square equal to minus omega square. So m is equal to plus or minus I omega, because you can see here m square equal to minus omega square is there, no? So m, if we write square root of minus omega square, square root of minus is I, okay? Omega is I, square root of omega square is omega. So this is there in the complex quantity. So this value of P is 0 and the value of Q is omega. So e raised to 0, that is P into T. P is 0. C1 cos of QT, Q is omega, plus C2 sine of QT, Q is omega. So therefore complementary function. So C1 cos of omega t plus C2 sine of omega t. Okay. So therefore the particular integral is f into sine of nt divided by d square plus omega square. So d square is replaced by minus a square. So d square is replaced by minus the value of a, that is coefficient of t, that is n square. So substitute n square. So that is, what is the condition here? You can see here, determine the motion. So we have to determine the motion when n is equal to omega. If n is equal to omega, if you are taking, so it becomes d square is replaced by minus omega square. So this minus omega square plus omega square. So it is denominator is reducing to 0. So please try to keep in mind denominator is reducing to 0. So for that, what I am doing is that this f I am keeping as it is. So I have to multiply it by independent variable. So what is the independent variable here? So independent variable is here t. So I have to multiply t and I have to differentiate the denominator. So here sine of nt, t is multiplied, numerator as it is, denominator of d square is 2d. So f into t divided by t. And I told that always this is 1 by d. 1 by d corresponds to integration of sine of nt dt. So f into t divided by 2. So integration of sine is minus cos of nt divided by n. Therefore, minus f into t divided by 2n is equal to cos of nt. So therefore, x is given by c1 cos of omega t plus c2 sine of omega t minus f into t divided by 2n into cos of nt. So therefore, x equal to c1 cos of omega t plus c2 sine of omega t minus f into t divided by 2n. N is there, n is nothing but omega into cos of omega t. Okay, so next I'll differentiate this. So what is the differentiation? Dx by dt. So differentiation of cos, please concentrate here, that is minus omega sine omega t. Differentiation of sine, that is omega cos omega t. So here please we are differentiating with respect to t. So this t is one function, cos of omega t is one function. First function into differentiation of cos minus omega sine omega t plus cos omega t, derivative of t with respect to t will be 1. So therefore, so this is what the differentiation is. So first condition is x equal to 0, t is equal to 0. In equation 1, you have to substitute x equal to 0 and t is equal to 0 in equation 1. You have to substitute. So that is, when you substitute x equal to 0, t equal to 0 in equation 2. Okay. So what happens? So in this equation, so substitute cos of 0 is 1. C1 into 1 will be C1. Sine of 0 is 0. Cos of t is the real. 0 into anything will be 0 because t is equal to 0 I am taking. So these two terms get reduced to 0. So therefore, when you simplify, C1 is equal to 0 you are getting. So next, dx by dt equal to 0, t is equal to 0. So therefore, 0 is equal to 0 plus C2 into omega into 1 minus F divided by 2 omega 0 plus 1. Because I'm substituting T is equal to 0. As you substitute T is equal to 0, 1 second. So this is 1, this is 1, this is 0, this is 1. So in a similar way, I'm writing. So here, and C1 is equal to 0. Now that also I have substituted. So because of this reduced to 0 and dx by dt is equal to 0. So when you substitute everything, so I'm getting only this term and this term. So C2 of omega minus F divided by 2 omega. This F divided by 2 omega, I'll shift it to this side. So C2 of omega is equal to F divided by 2 omega. C2 is equal to F divided by 2 omega into omega square. Therefore, this value of C1 and C2 you substitute in equation 1. C1 and C2 you substitute. So x is, you are getting F divided by 2 omega square sin omega t minus F into t divided by 2 omega cos of omega t. Any doubts? Hello? Any doubts? Hello friends, any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. So this what completes this module. Okay, so from tomorrow onwards we'll start the new module. So that is module number 3. Module 2 is completed. Tomorrow I'll go for module 3. Okay, so if you have any doubts you can ask me. So only 4 minutes left now. So please, if you have any doubts you can. Otherwise we will close the session. Okay, shall I close it? Shall I close the session? Okay, thank you everyone.
Yes, sir.